Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day, and also don't forget I do a bonus game after Strands now, which you may enjoy. All right, what was Sherlock Holmes' favorite protein source? Mystery meat. Yikes. All right, and I'd like to thank Christopher Blay for signing up as a new Tier 1 member. Enjoy your early access to videos, and that does increase our count to 120. Back up to 120, which is great. We need 80 more to reach our goal, where I will purchase and wear a yellow shirt. I'll try to think of more things we can do at 200 as we get closer, more perks, things like that. I'm constantly trying to think of more ways to thank my members for their support. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got dog, little spoon, iris, water bottle. Okay, so when you open your drawer of silverware, and I'm assuming you have both, you've got the little spoons and you've got the big spoons. What do you choose to use? Do you always go for the big, always go for the little? Is it dependent on what you're eating? I'm actually kind of curious, because for me, I mostly go for the little spoon, but I go for the big spoon for like certain things. Anyway, all right, we've got little spoon. Also little spoon is we had something similar yesterday of cuddling. All right, we've got iris, water bottle. I love the Goo Goo Dolls song Irish. I think that's a great song. Water bottle, too close, lens, bent, rod, cone. Well, rods and cones are in the eye, so is iris. So I wonder if that's a red herring or if that's what we're doing. Lens, iris. Like we could just immediately have this parts of the eye thing, but let's hold off and read the rest of the words. 1 week. I mean, iris and 1 week are both 90s songs or early 2000s alt rock songs. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. So I don't know. Interesting. Potato, point of view, angle, cup, closing time. Closing time is another alt rock song. Closing time. All right, and we've got scoop. Is there another alt rock song? Because I'm wondering if the parts of the eye is a red herring. What would be our 4th alt rock song? Shoot, do I know it? Point of view sounds like it could be. I don't think little spoon or water bottle. Too close? I think too close doesn't ring a bell. All right, well, let's keep that in our pocket. Let's not try to lock in the eyes yet. Let's look at stuff that aren't any of that. So like water bottle. Water bottle's not a song, I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe it is, but water bottle and cup, just like things that can hold your water. Is that a bit too on the nose? Probably. A scoop. Are you scooping water? I don't know. Scooping something. Just containers. What would be our 4th container, though? A little spoon? I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that, too. Just doesn't feel right. Too close. Is that Don't Stand So Close to Me? That's an older song. That's like 80s, isn't it? And also, I don't think it's called Too Close. Potato. Interesting. Potato. Is this like a fill in the blank potato salad, potato cannon? I don't know why potato cannon was the second thing that came to mind. I don't know. Dog? Like, are we talking about like a hot dog? Because we have in the past had dog mean hot dog. Hot dog, hot rod. Ooh, so I do wonder if the parts of the eye are getting split up into 4 categories. Hot dog, hot rod, hot. I need 2 more though. Hot water bottle. Hot little spoon. I don't see another hot. Shoot. What about bent? What's bent doing? That's past tense. Huh. Angle? Angle and bent? Well, if iris, lens, cone, and rod are all getting split up, which one would go with bent? And I think iris is the songs. I think rod is hot blank, although I'm not. Oh, there's hot potato as well. Ooh, hot potato. There's got to be another hot. How can I have 3 out of 4 for so many categories? Hot dog, hot potato, hot rod, hot I don't think it's going to be iris, lens, or cone, although it could be. Hot point of view. You can have a hot take, but not a hot point of view. Hot scoop. I don't know. I feel like cone, cup, scoop are ways to get ice cream. Ooh. Again, there's 3 of them. What is going on with that? Cone, cup, scoop are ways to get ice cream. Darn it. All right. Hot dog, hot potato, hot rod. I'd like to get purple first. I'm wearing purple. And if it's hot blank, that's what it is. Hot angle, hot cup, hot point of view, hot 1 week, hot cone, hot little spoon. Is hot water bottle a thing? Like you warm up a water bottle for some reason? Okay, I'm going to start circling the 3 out of 4s that I think exist. 1 each for our parts of the eye. So I think we have the alt rock songs, which would almost certainly be blue, right? I mean, this is purple. I don't know why I made it red. Iris, closing time, and 1 week are all alt rock songs. And then we've got ice cream, maybe green. I don't know if it's green or not. Scoop, cup, and cone are all ice cream related things. And so the last thing would be lens. Lens would be the yellow category, maybe. Because when they do this kind of red herring, they very often will do a 1 of each. I feel like I have too many words left because like I've got 3 for the blue, I've got 3 for the purple, I've got 3 for the green. I don't know, is lens and bent and angle related, like refraction type words? But again, like point of view, your take, like I don't know, what is there? There's something with point of view that is point of view a song? Ah, shoot. I wish I knew the other song. Is bent a song? What's too close going with? It's not hot too close, and it's not a way to do ice cream, and it's not related to lens. So what is too close? Like something like, I don't know, I would say like something angle could mean, because like your point of view is like your angle. You're bent and you're okay. So I'm thinking this is yellow at the moment. Shoot. Okay. So then water bottle being cone, cup, scoop, or little spoon is maybe little spoon has something to do with ice cream. So let's go with that. And then I don't think water bottle is going to be a song. So I think we have a hot water bottle. And then I think we have too close being our song. Okay. So that's what I'm going to go with. We'll lock in purple first. Nice. Hot blank. Okay. I have to clear this because it's completely wrong now. But we got the idea. So hopefully I remember. So I think blue is going to be the songs. Too Close, 1 Week, Closing Time, and Iris. Nice. Hit songs of 1998. Oh, they're all from 98. Okay. I knew they were like late 90s alt rock. I didn't realize they were all the same year. And then yellow is probably, I don't know, would they make the ice cream stuff be yellow, or would they make just the, like your bent, your angle? I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 for me. I'm gonna go with bent, angle, lens, and point of view as green, I think. Because these are just like ice cream words. I don't know. Little spoon's a little bit weird, but like maybe it's that little spoon that they give you to taste test the ice cream. I don't know. I feel like they would make the, I don't know. Okay, I feel like they would make this green then for that reason, but it's so hard to know. Go, good. Okay, seen at an ice cream shop. Angle, lens, bent, point of view. I don't know what they're going to call this. Perspective. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Cool. I got the reverse rainbow. Sweet. And I don't think this was an easy one. Especially they've got that built-in red herring where you just immediately see the parts of the eye and go, that's it. And then it's not even one away. And you go, well, I mean, you make that one mistake, but yeah. So making no mistakes is hard. Hot water bottle. What is that for? Is it just for like you put it on like sore spots or something? Anyway, I'm going to give this a 3.5. Let's see what they give it. Huh. They give it a 2.8. Okay. 42%, 5 out of 5 with 670. Wow. So this was a really hard one. Only 6% of players made no mistakes. So the reverse rainbow is going to be even more rare. 1 in 552 for reverse rainbow. So that's going to be what? 0.5%? Is that how that works? No, is it 0.2%? 0.2%. Wow. Okay. 1 in 552. Got my skill score on this one. That's nice, especially for a difficult one. Purple first is not as uncommon as one would think. What is Too Close? Interesting. I want to look up Too Close. I feel like I probably know this song, just not by name. Song Too Close. It's by Next, Too Close. Oh, is it hip hop? Maybe I've heard it. It's an R&B song. Yeah, I just don't really listen to R&B. Let me give it a quick listen. I think I've heard it. Definitely heard it. Okay. Little detour there. Let's continue. Let's look at second. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively even, but these are for people who won. Wow. Yeah. So forever, people are getting the ice cream, and then the rest are like really low percentages. So yeah, 25% are just getting ice cream, and then 15% are getting nothing at all. And then another 10% are getting just yellow green. So if we add all of that up, that's 50% right there. That's crazy. All right. 37% of people falling for the parts of the eye. Interesting. I thought that was going to be higher, to be honest. Iris lens point of view angle. Interesting. Camera shots. Too close. Camera phrases. Step away from the camera. Journalism lingo. Scoop. Yeah. So a lot of people trying to figure out what is that fourth word to go with lens, point of view, and angle. And it was bent, which really didn't feel like it fit, to be honest, but I was kind of forced to. All right. Yeah. Lots of common mistakes here. 33% of players guessing that first. So it is the most common first lock-in. I did see it first as well. I just didn't lock it in because I was a little suspicious and also wanted to get purple first. And then green. And then putting iris in with the yellow category. And then the correct yellow category. And then putting scoop in with yellow. Yeah, people avoiding putting bent in with yellow is kind of the theme today, along with falling for the red herring. All right. Well, that should do it. Let me know how you did. Let's do the mini crossword. House of Doogie Howser for short. Oh, House and Doogie Howser. I was like, House of Doogie Howser. Doctors. They were doctors. Dessert wine. Oh, I never know wines. Mugful after a sledding excursion. Like cocoa? Desert wine. Oh, that's funny. We have dessert wine and desert wine. I don't know. Like yesterday. Stat. Maybe. Chocolate and coffee drink. A chocolate and coffee drink is a mocha. MDs. Got it. Sag. To droop. Oh, so it's not stat. Huh. 3-point percentage, for example, a stat. Poofy dog toys familiarly. What are the poofy dog toys? I'm not sure what they want. Org that employs Jack Ryan and Tom Clancy novels is the CIA. Dessert wine, a port. I always forget it's port. Desert wine. I'm hot. ASAP. There we go. Got it. All right. So I had doctors instead of MDs and stat instead of ASAP. But then stat ended up being over here, meaning something completely different. That's pretty funny. At least Coco was right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? 2 strands. Remember, at the end, I do a bonus game, so stick around for the bonus game. But today's theme is scattering petals. Interesting, scattering petals. So like you take petals and you, like, is this some kind of celebratory thing to do, or is it like for a funeral, or I don't know what we're talking about. Yes. Yelva. We got a vial. Is this one where I just try words? Oh, okay. So poppy is a kind of flower. So maybe we just have kinds of flowers. Flower. Okay, hold on. We've got flower right here. Flower garden. Flower garden seemed like a good idea, but it doesn't actually continue to flower garden. Flower. Okay, I see petunia here. So we've got petunia and we've got rose. So we've got to go over here for flower. Flower girls. Flower girls. Ah, for weddings. There we go. We're scattering the petals for a wedding. That I thought of celebration in general, and I thought of funerals, but not weddings. All right, petunia. We've got rose and we've got poppy. Multiple ways to do poppy, I think. All right, so then we have yes, Latia. What is this? Azalea, I think, is over here. How is azalea spelled? Azalea? Oh, shoot. How? Azalea. Okay, I don't know how azalea is spelled, so I'm gonna have to hold off. Vial? Daffodil. Daisy. Okay, so azalea is somewhere around here. Violet. How am I doing violet? Like this. Violet. Okay, so azalea needs to use all of these letters. How are we doing that? Azalea. Wait. We have to start here, right? Or do we need to start? We have to start next to the Z, right? Azalea. Where does the Y come in? You know what? I'm just gonna look up how to spell azalea. Azaleas. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking of the wrong flower then, because that's way too short. Oh wait, there's 2 left. Azalea and lily. Oh, of course, lily. I thought we had one. I didn't look. I thought we had 1 left. That's why I was struggling so much. I thought I needed to use all those letters to spell azalea somehow. To smash them all together. Lily's my daughter's name too. All right. I looked up how to spell azalea. Sue me. I won't call rings perfect because I had to look up the spelling. But I mean, I did pretty well other than that. We got an interesting shape here. I guess it's a flower shape for our flower girl. All right. Let us spin the wheel. So these are all of the games the members so far have requested. If you are a member and you'd like to request a word game, feel free to leave a comment and add it to the wheel. You get 1 no matter what tier you are. Petals requested Squirtle. So we've actually already done Squirtle recently, but no reason not to do it again. Let me load that up. All right, here's the daily Squirtle. Let's start with, I was going to say start with flower, but that's too long. All right, let's just start with Saleh. Get a good start going here. All right, so what this gray means, or the black S, means that there's no S in the entire puzzle. You can see it's also on the keyboard. The green T means that there is a T there. And then the A means that this word horizontally has an A, just not in that spot. So it's kind of like a yellow for the horizontal word, but it also means that vertically there is no other A. The L means vertically there's an L somewhere, but not in the horizontal word. The white means that that letter exists somewhere in the puzzle, but not in the horizontal or vertical. Vertical, horizontal. All right, so we're guessing this word here. It's got an L in it, or this word which doesn't have an L. I think I want just all new letters here. Let's do like, what do I think? There's an A in this word. Do I think there's an A? I don't really want to do an A first because this word doesn't have an A. What if I just get some common letters? I need R, N. What if I do like prone? See if the E is here or here, because we know the E is not here or here. Okay, so we found an E. There's a P and an R and an O somewhere in the... In fact, there's an R either here or here. So we could try an R second. Although we know there's not an R here, so we'd be guessing this word. So could be worth doing an R second. So like, I don't like something like crest just because I don't think that we're gonna end a word in C. We could. What about something like, ooh, oh no, there's no S. I can't do crest. I was thinking fresh as well, but there's no S. What about like an EA? We know there's an A somewhere. So like freak might be interesting. Okay. There's an A and an R in this word. Okay, but the R is not here. So we know this is forced to be an R because both of these are pointing, saying there's an R vertical. There's also an R in this word and this word. So this could easily end in R. There's an A in this word, but probably not before the E. So I'm thinking the A is here. And then there's an F in this word. So it could be an FR word. Okay. So something like fruit would be a good thing to guess here, I think. Ooh, okay. So the F is actually probably right here then. I don't think we're doing RF. So I think it's pretty safe to say that the F is forced there. And then there's an I vertical. I don't know if we'd be doing A something EIR. So I'm thinking the I is here. I mean, the R could be elsewhere, I suppose. There's an A in this word. Is this an IA word? There's a P somewhere. We're very limited in where the P can go, actually. Where does it go? Interesting. What should I guess here? Could this be something like craft? Yeah, we know there's an A, so I think the A goes there, and I think this is craft or draft. Could be craft or draft. This could be like drama. No, there's no R. I was going to say drama to end in A. I might like draft better just because it might be easier to end in A starting with D. For some reason, it feels that way. I don't know why. So maybe we should guess the word starting with A ending in E here. Get some new letters. A something, and then an we need a consonant here if this is going IA. L. We need an L in this word. So LIA. What would do that? You know, I could do angle. Oh, there's no N in the puzzle. Agile, no. I like an L here, to be honest. LE. I think that's easier. And so that made me think of GLE, but angle is the only word that does that. Huh. I could do AL. Algae. Let's try it. Okay, no G. And the L is not second. What do I think this is? T something A, something R, probably? Although I'm starting to think maybe we just have R here and here. But can't be TR. It could be like THA. Or even like a TEA. No, there's no E. TOA? But then I don't know what TOA would be doing. THA. Either R something or something R. I'm just not seeing a word. Does the A have to be there? I don't think it has to be. The A could be in the middle here. So I'm wondering. I still think this is probably an I. But this A could be here. Something like tup here. We know there's a, oh, but there's no P here. I was saying we know there's a P in the puzzle, but not there. Where does the P go? Maybe here. Agape. Oh, but there's no G. Agape adage. There's no G. What's this word doing then? Without the R, I could do something like amend, but no, there's no N. But there is an R. ADE, APE, a pet. Amer. EER? A something EER? I'm getting confused. I'm starting to think it's R here and R here. But even so, oh, this can't be A actually, because this A is saying no vertical A. Oh, yeah. So I think we have to end in A then. Ooh, does that help? So that definitely puts, ooh, this could start with, no, this can't be an R. There's a white R there. So the R would be forced here with an A at the end. Like opera. Ooh, and I need that P. Nice, okay. Figured out what I was doing wrong. There's a T and an I in this word. Where does the T go? I was thinking draft earlier. Draft or craft. So D, and then we need an IT. Ditto? Nice. All right, now we need an A in this word. I think this A is going to go here. But, oh, tiara. Yeah, I like tiara. We can't guess that word yet, though. We're guessing this middle word. T what IA is the question. We got the A, the L in this. Is it T something LIA? I don't see how. So I think the L would go here then. Tibia? Nice. And then tiara, I think I just have to guess tiara here. Okay. And then we have to guess draft here. Okay. And then what is this? A something BLE is forced. Amble? Nice. Got it. 4. All right. This was a tough one. Tiara, tibia, ditto, amble. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I play games like this once a week on Mondays. You can check the pinned comment for a link to that. And watch me blast through a bunch of these kinds of games. Maybe you'll find some that you enjoy. And that is it for this video. But if you want to watch Wordle, you just got to click at the end of the video. You'll be taken right there. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.